You have a bed. You have food in your fridge. You have a phone in your hand that connects you to every piece of knowledge ever recorded by our species. And yet, there's a very good chance you went to sleep last night feeling like something was missing. Now imagine this, 50,000 years ago. No electricity, no medicine, no guarantee you'd survive the week. A human being wakes up on the ground, eats whatever they caught yesterday, and starts their day. And here's what the research says. That person was probably happier than you. Not a little bit, significantly, measurably, in ways that should make you deeply uncomfortable about everything you've been told progress means. And by the end of this video, I promise you'll never look at your morning routine the same way again. Let's go. Part 1. The presence problem. Here's the first thing you need to understand. We have been sold a story, a very clean, very logical story that goes like this. More comfort equals more happiness. More options equal more freedom. More freedom equals more satisfaction. It sounds right. It feels right. It is almost completely wrong. In 2010, psychologists Matthew Killingsworth and Daniel Gilbert published a landmark Harvard study. They tracked 2,250 adults throughout their days using a phone app. The app pinged people randomly and asked 3 questions. What are you doing? What are you thinking about? How happy are you? The results were devastating. People's minds were wandering, thinking about something other than what they were actually doing 47% of the time. Almost half their waking lives spent somewhere else. And the critical finding, a wandering mind was directly linked to unhappiness. Not sometimes, almost always. Now think about what this means for ancient humans. When you're hunting, you are fully present. When you're building a fire before night falls, you are fully present. You are not thinking about what someone said to you 3 weeks ago. You are right there, locked in. That state, psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi called it flow, is one of the most reliable sources of human happiness ever identified. And ancient humans lived in it constantly, not because they were enlightened, because they had no choice. Part 2. The community collapse. But the presence thing is only part of the story, because there's something else ancient humans had that we have almost completely destroyed. And this one is darker. They had genuine community, not 847 followers who will never know when you're struggling. Not a group chat that goes quiet when something real happens. Real community. The kind where 20 people know your name, your history, your fears, and they are physically present with you every single day with no option to log off. Anthropologist Dunbar spent decades studying human social groups. His research produced Dunbar's number. The human brain can maintain meaningful relationships with approximately 150 people. That's it. Our cognitive hardware was built for a band of 150. Hunter-gatherer groups across history averaged exactly that. They weren't lonely, they couldn't be. Someone always knew where you were. Someone always noticed if you didn't come back. Someone always sat with you when things got dark. Not because they were better people, because the structure of their lives made invisibility impossible. Now look at your life. The average American reports fewer than 3 close friends. 1 in 4 UK adults describe themselves as always lonely. We optimized everything except the one thing our nervous system actually runs on. Part 3. The purpose engine. There's a third thing, and this one is probably the most brutal to hear. Ancient humans never had to ask what the point of their life was. The answer was obvious every single morning. Find food, keep people alive, pass on what you know. 3 things, completely clear. At the end of every day, you either succeeded or you didn't. No performance review. No wondering if your contribution mattered. It obviously mattered. People were alive because of it. Now contrast that with modern life. Anthropologist David Graeber called certain modern roles bullshit jobs. Roles that even the people doing them believe are pointless. In a UK survey, 37% of workers said their job made no meaningful contribution to the world. 37%, more than 1 in 3. Your brain is not built to operate without purpose. When purpose disappears, your default mode network goes into overdrive, generating anxiety, rumination, a persistent low-level hum of wrongness you can't locate or turn off. Because evolutionarily, that feeling was the signal to find purpose or die. The alarm never evolved an off switch. Ancient humans didn't need therapy to find meaning. Meaning found them. The twist. But here's where I